Welcome to Girls Who Read Porn. Please be advised that this podcast contains mature content for mature audiences. The title might have given that away though. We would also advise you triple check the trigger warnings of each book prior to the episode, and if it's not for you, we'll see you next week. Each episode includes major spoilers, so make sure you read the book, and don't say we didn't warn you. With all that in mind, on with the show. Hello everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Girls Who Read Porn, but it's not another episode.
Terrible way to start off.
I know.
50th episode.
Not another episode.
It's another
our
episode.
50th. We made it.
What excitement, Betty.
Sorry.
Betty.
This
excitement.
is-
Come on, let's do
This
it.
is excited as I get.
That's so funny because it's true.
Yeah, we've dealt with each other for 50, well, more than 50 episodes technically, but 50 episodes altogether we've dealt with each other.
Professionally, it's been 50 episodes.
Professionally, yeah.
It's been a lot.
It
It's
has.
been too much, in my
It's been-
opinion.
Honestly, it's like a full-time job on top of a full-time job. People are like, oh, do you just record for like an hour a week? And I'm like, what? Do you know how much goes behind one
Oh my
recording?
god, we were watching
Like, don't even get me started on this.
Bodies the other night, the new A24 movie. And there's like a scene in it where the girl has a podcast and she's like, a podcast is actually a lot of work.
Oh my goodness. Oh, Sadie's losing her mind.
Sadie's
Just let her
listening.
go. It's so much work. And then but I feel like major guilt sometimes when it comes to it because I will come up with an idea and then I pile on so much more work onto it.
Yeah, you're like
And
our
I'm like, hey
entrepreneur.
guys, we need to do this.
You're like me and Betty are like we're like the grunt staff, and you're the one that's like in there with like all the boards and like the crazy shit going on.
Yeah, literally, you should see my head when it comes to the podcast. Like, it's going off all the time before I go to sleep, when I wake up, I'm just sitting there going, what's next? Like, what can we do next? What can we do to make it better?
Your head reminds me of one of those murder boards with all the like red tape
Yeah.
stringed on it.
String.
the
That's
pins.
literally it,
Yeah.
like a detective board.
Mhm.
Yeah, with the red pit. Yeah, that's me when it comes to the podcast.
Man.
It's so funny.
Well,
Too
I've got
much.
a couple of fun
I'm too tired.
activities for us. I think a nice little like look out over the year, because we're a year old as of a couple weeks ago.
Last week.
Yeah, we celebrated our first birthday, so I figured
Fuck
Wow.
yeah.
we could follow the regular format of our podcast, which is like favorite, least favorite, and like favorite smut scene. But we'll just do it for like all the books we've read, if you
I
can
don't even know
remember
if I
that
can
far
remember
back.
all the books. We need like a
There's
list
been
of
a lot of
everything we've
fucking
read.
books.
Well, I didn't mean like individually. I just meant like favorite book of like we've ever read. That's a good place to start. Favorite book you've read on the podcast. Who wants to go?
Oh my god.
Mine's I've got two. I can't choose between the two.
That's okay.
Of course, Does It not Does It Hurt? What's it fucking called? The JT Gessinger book. Pen Pal.
Pen Pal, yeah.
Oh, nice.
Absolutely.
Pen Pal probably.
Yeah.
And I think Sea of Ruin is up there as well.
Nice.
Oh.
Yeah.
Good job, Georgia.
I fucking loved Sea of Ruin. Yeah, well, I chose Pen Pal, and Betty's like, "You're gonna fucking hate it" when we were reading it.
Yeah, I feel like
But I
people
didn't
don't
hate it. I fucking loved it.
realize how much we communicate like behind the podcast because you don't see all like the behind the
much.
scenes. But we do spend a lot of time like shitting on each other's book choices.
Yeah.
A lot. Can I say what happened the other day when we were choosing the rest of the books for the season? So G had to go and we were choosing the rest of the books for the season because we were just trying to sort out our calendar. And Betty's like, okay, well, why don't we have a look at this series? And I was like, okay, I'll just jump on Goodreads and have a look. And there was one series that she chose called, I think it's Bad Apple.
Yeah, I think
Is that
Bad
right?
Apple.
And I was like, are you sure about this? And we've read the fucking Goodreads and it's like she gets gangbanged by 17 people.
It was
we were
rough.
like, absolutely not. And I'm like reading the plot line to her because you know how people leave spoilers on Goodreads. And we were both just like, oh, fuck no. Like, this is too much.
My problem is I get misled by TikTok all the time.
Yeah.
So you like, there's this...
TikTok's a fucking danger to books.
Well, there's this new format where they give you like a wee scene of the book in like text prompts, right? Where they'll give you like the background and then they'll give you like the dialogue. And you're like, ooh, this sounds like really sexy, really fun. Like, I'm really enjoying this dialogue. And then you go, I'll read it. And then you read it. And it's like the worst book you've ever read. And then you get to that one scene. And it turns out there's only like one good piece of dialogue. And they already gave it to you on the TikTok.
Yeah. Like, I saw heaps of shit about fucking Icebreaker that made it seem like it was going to be so good. And it wasn't.
Least favourite book.
Yeah, I was going to say that.
I think that's... And Does It Hurt? Both of them consensus. Fucking hated them.
Yeah.
My God.
Oh, bloody hell, Sadie. That was aggressive.
She's on the
Sorry
bed.
to anyone who's listening.
She's on the bed staring at me. Just relax.
She's not happy.
Let her stare.
She's
an unhappy child.
for such like a big dog, she has a really like piercing bark. Like it should be.
You'd think
deeper.
she was a
Oh, yeah.
chihuahua if
Yeah.
you'd never seen her.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, she's fucking huge.
She's
George.
massive.
Favorite book of the episodes.
Oh my God, there have been a lot. I definitely think that Say You Swear is still up there, just because it's now it's just like it's gonna hold a special place in my heart forever.
Yeah.
But then
Trauma.
still
traumatized.
traumatized.
The new book's coming out with Chase.
Is it?
Oh, is it?
Yeah, I spoke to Mel about it. She's writing a book about Chase.
Oh my God,
and
that's
she's
so
like,
exciting.
do you think, because she listened, I don't know if she listened to the episode or we spoke about it, but I was like, fuck, I don't know if Chase can redeem himself. And we were talking about it on Facebook. I'm seeing her next week, by the way.
Nice.
She's going to be staying one street away from me in Bondi. But for Babe next week, that's where I'm going. But yeah, and she was like, do you think he can redeem himself? And I'm like, fuck you, Chase.
It's never happening.
No.
Sorry, I really needed to sneeze. And she was like, yeah, just wait until you see what happens.
Oh,
and I'm
shit,
like,
yeah.
fuck. I kind of want to know because I hated him so much.
I do love a good redemption arc. I am team redemption arc.
Yeah.
I don't know what I there's so many other books that we've read that have been good. Like the Mindfuck series, that was really good. Sea of Ruin, that was really good.
Oh, Mindfuck. I forgot about that. That was
Yeah.
fantastic. And yesterday, Mystic Bookbox sold the Mindfuck series as because they do like bi-monthly like book releases, and it sold out in like record time, and the freaking cover looked amazing.
Nice.
It was unreal.
I don't know. I think it would just be Icebreaker would probably be my least favorite.
Yeah.
Oh,
what was the one? The Gale by Gale.
Collide and Pulse.
Yeah, that's
It was
pretty
Pulse.
low down on my list.
Pulse was really shit, but
Collide was
good.
okay.
Yeah.
Pulse was fucking rubbish. I've never been so bored before.
Yeah, with the third act pregnancy trope.
Yeah.
Oh, also, and Betty, you're gonna fucking hate me.
Go on.
Detective Daddy.
It just wasn't that bad. It just like was.
It was that bad for me.
That bad.
It really fucking was that bad for me. I hate Harlequin novels. I can't do it, and I actually was like gouging my eyes.
I just
out
don't think
it
could be held on the same level as Icebreaker. Like, I just think
no, it can't. But for me personally, like, I fucking hate Harlequin novels.
I just one of those.
Icebreaker's on another fucking level of shit.
I do think I will continue
I'm so sorry, Hannah Grace.
I do think I will continue to hate read the series.
Yeah,
the
I think so
Icebreaker
too.
series?
Yeah, for sure. I want to know what happens next if she introduces more characters or not.
I can't.
That's what I want to know. Like, how many characters can this person introduce?
So
I'm
she
not
can't even
part
be
of that.
mad at me because like she's laughing all the way to the bank. Because I'll keep
I
reading her
like,
shitty books.
I'm pretty sure they're doing a freaking movie or something as well.
Oh yeah, she's made it. Like, my opinion means nothing in comparison to the bank she's got going on.
I know, she's like being published in several different countries now. Like, she's on the path to be an Anna Huang
Yeah.
at this point. But Anna Huang can write.
Yeah, that's not fair to Anna Hope.
Which is probably not fair.
I gave a compliment at the end about Anna.
My favorite book, obviously Pen Pal is up there. I still think about that book on the daily.
Daily, right?
Daily.
It left.
It didn't have the same impact on me as it did you guys. But I think it's because I read like shit that's really sad like all the time.
I don't know. There's something different.
No,
it was
but
so
it was
clever.
different. It wasn't even sad. It was just so smart.
It was.
Yeah. Do you know what's amazing? We fucking argue about everything, Betty, but this is the one thing that we can agree on is the best and the worst book.
Yeah.
I know. Like, I would fucking die on that hill. Hey.
And
but Sea of Ruin did something to me as well. I
did quite like Sea of Ruin, and obviously Lord of London Town.
Oh, that was a goodie too. Most of the books that we read were good.
Last year.
Yeah.
We've struggled this year, but I think it's because I genuinely think TikTok has ruined the book industry. I genuinely... not ruined it, but like, I think it's harder for...
it's good for the industry, but maybe not for actually finding good books.
But I'm just like...
Can I say another book that I loved as well?
Go on.
I don't remember. Mary Margarita Christmas or whatever it was. But the reason why is because there was no like third act in it. It was just like, there was no communication issues, and it just made it so fun to read a book that didn't have issues at the end of it.
It goes wonderfully onto our next topic, which is like most favorite and least favorite tropes.
Ooh, nice.
Book trope.
Ooh.
Because I love angst.
I'm up there for like slow burn, enemies to lovers. Will have to be like my most favorite trope.
I like a slow burn too.
I hate slow burns.
I like a slow burn too, and I feel like reading fantasy has like trained me to like it because fantasy is always slow burn.
Well, we've got a big series coming up. I'm on the 3rd fucking book, and still very little is happening. But because in fantasy you get so much other shit, I enjoy it.
On this series, right? We were going through books we could do coming up, and I had like 2 duets that I wanted to do.
2 duets, I know.
And Ola was like, no, it's
but they were
absolutely not. We're not doing it. And then she's like, we're going to do an 8-book series with 50 hours worth of reading.
It's 5 books, mind you, and I requested it last year. I requested it in November of last year. So don't fucking come at me. Be prepared if you want to come in with something big and hot. I gave everyone lots of notice.
And there were 2, they looked like 2 really good book duets.
Yeah, but you got one of them in.
Yeah, but she won't let me have
I wasn't saying don't have one. I said just have one and then choose another one next year so that we can do it after a break.
She won't let me.
Well, there you go.
Because, let's talk about what actually happened last year. G kept fucking choosing books and not telling us that they were duets.
Because I genuinely didn't know. It wasn't like I kept it from you. It was that I was too dumb to realize. Like, I was just
and then, what was that fucking stupid book that we were reading? And at 11 o'clock at night, I was like, okay, I finished it. I've done my homework for the week. And then I was like, who the fuck ends a book like this?
Was it Addicted
this is
to Him?
Vile.
It was Addicted to You.
Yes. Addicted to You.
Addicted to Him.
Yeah.
And then I was like, well, now I can't go to sleep because always in the first like few chapters of the next book, they like round up the fucking drama that happened in the book before. So I was up until 2 o'clock in the morning, fucking flipping off G, because I would have stopped like a few chapters before the end if I knew
that
it was
one was weird too, because like I had read it. Like I knew it was 2 books, but I'd just forgotten. I just meshed them together. It's like, just one really good book.
Yeah, I wasn't a fan of that book.
Yeah,
I liked it because it was angsty.
It was a bit much for me.
I didn't mind it, but I know why you don't like it. B, like
anyway, favorite tropes.
Think that it's child pornography.
Carry on. Favorite trope.
Possessive. Yeah, like I love the
jealous
possessiveness.
possessive.
Like, jealous possessive. Just obsessive to a point where it's like unhealthy.
Just like any Gemma Weir book.
But I also, any Gemma Weir book, but then also like on the complete opposite side of like enemies to love. Like I love it all. The only thing that I really fucking hate is cheating in books, but not because like it does. It just makes it for me.
Do you think it's like a bit of an easy cop out?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
but
fair.
I don't really hate.
I don't think I've actually read a lot of cheating books.
I'd fucking go with anything.
I actually don't think I've read one cheating book.
Well, we read
Do you know
Collide.
who writes one? Serena Ackroyd.
Oh, yeah.
And you'll know Serena Ackroyd writes one, and it is part of the Nyx series, and the guy is actually in the first book, and it's about how he has a daughter. Do you remember the guy with the daughter, and he like
no, it's too far away.
And someone else, yeah. Anyway, she's put out a cheating book, but what she did, interestingly enough, is because it's part of the series, is make it a standalone as part of the series. So if people don't want to read it, it doesn't disrupt the storyline.
Because so many people are against cheating.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of people, it's weird, you'll see like posts, people asking for books, and they'll be like, I want the darkest, I want murder, I want like Dubcon, I want all of this stuff. And it's like, no cheating, please.
Yeah.
And that's somehow worse.
It's not that it does anything to me. Like, I know that a lot of people, that's actually a genuine like
trigger
thing that they can't deal with. Trigger, yeah, perfect word. But for me, it's just boring.
I think because more people probably would have suffered from someone cheating on them from like anything else that happens in these novels. Like, not very many people again. Like
knife play.
Like, yeah. Like, they're not getting done by the end of a gun.
Murder,
so
gore.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But you might have been cheated on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you never know. A lot of our listeners are in America. A lot of guns.
Would you, if someone just, like, if you were with somebody and they were like, I've got a fun thing for us to do, would you?
Oh, fuck. Here we go.
Would you, like...
Do what?
Let him shove a gun
Be fucked
up.
by the gun.
Be fucked by the gun.
Oh, no. Do you want to know why? It's got nothing to do with the gun.
Go on.
It's got to do with the fact that I'd probably have to take, what's it called? Because I'd have a yeast infection afterwards.
I just think
like,
about
it's not
how
sanitary.
like the end of a gun, like, it isn't smooth. Like, it's got ridges and corners and stuff.
It would catch.
And it would. I just feel
So
like it would
catching
hurt. On your insides, on the skin.
Yeah,
and then
it would like tear the skin
lining.
out.
Yeah, no, I'm just worried about, like, what if they even
like
put the safety on? What a way to go.
Yeah.
There's a famous thing where Pablo Escobar used to fuck his mistresses in the ass with a gun.
Of course.
My God.
Which is the most bizarre thing. Like, he was
Big
obsessed
Pablo,
with doing
Papa
it.
Pablo. Man, he was a
Big Daddy.
riot.
That's one way to put it.
Dude, did you know now?
We gotta find a Colombian drug cartel book.
From his like compound, like Hacienda Nepalese, because he had all these like exotic animals that he had imported.
Yeah, the hippos, and now they're out of control.
Now Colombia has a really bad wild hippo problem, which is so weird.
Because he brought in 2 hippos,
and then obviously
they made it, and then it went to shit.
Like everything fell apart once he died. So these hippos managed to get out, and now they terrorize Colombia.
No.
Yeah. And now they're trying to fly them back to Africa. It's so funny, trying to catch them and put them on planes. You got to watch the footage.
Hippos are incredibly aggressive and really strong.
Yeah, look at the
They're like
size
the
of
most
them.
dangerous animal
They're
in the
really
world, aren't
dangerous. Yeah.
They're the most dangerous animal in the world.
Yeah.
I'm not surprised.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I just think
so
it's
funny.
hilarious. Like,
he's
fucking
so wild,
Pablo,
hey?
man. Like, what a weird
He's so
consequence to come out.
Like
Pablo is
hippos
so
and guns.
like drugs, guns, hippos.
I'm just like, I don't know why you're
and
surprised anymore. Like, we read these books.
I'm not surprised.
You know what
I
I mean?
I'm not surprised. I'm just stating facts. But the thing that blows my mind is that one of them was a journalist that was trying to take him down. And he fucked her in the ass with a gun.
Wait, if Pablo was like, hey, baby, like, you want to get it on? Like, you're not saying no, are you?
Would you do it like for the
I
work?
probably
Like
would.
if you're a journalist and you're like, if I do this, I could come out with like the biggest story. Would you do it?
I've slept with
She
worse
didn't do
people
it
for
the work, though.
free.
She fell madly in love with him.
Yeah.
Where's the Pablo with this hippos and a gun up your ass?
Oh man.
Oh my god. Do you know what? Probably, hey. Now that I think about it, it makes sense.
I've slept with poor
I
drug
have
dealers,
to.
never mind rich ones. At least you get something if they have some money.
Yeah.
Did you get engaged to one?
No, nearly.
Okay.
What was I going to say?
Least favorite tropes.
Yeah, least favorite
Is that
tropes.
what we're up to?
Yeah.
Pregnancy is always going to be one
agreed.
of mine.
I can't do the
I
breeding
don't know,
kink.
maybe I'll feel different once I've already. Let's say I don't actually mind breeding kink, but I don't like pregnancy. I just like the breeding talk.
Well, it's just like
You
my
know,
biggest fear is
that's
being
nice,
accidentally pregnant. Like, I don't want to read about someone that's like, let me get you pregnant.
Oh, I know my least favorite trope, Hugh Cow.
Oh, that's your least favorite? You just had to read like 20 books to make sure.
No, I only read one of that level. Bro, I sent it to you. Fucking hated that.
Yeah,
What, your lactation
that was
era?
fucking weird.
Oh.
All this lactation era.
I'm still back in it.
Are you back into lactation?
man.
No, I'm not actually.
Oh.
Nah. I went through like a short thing of it, trying to find a book that we could read on the podcast, and then you guys shat on it, and I was like, I'm not bringing that on here.
Like not to yuck anybody's yum. It was just hilarious because you said it as if like it was like research.
Yeah, because I do. I go through stages of books where I like read a whole bunch of the same trope to find
I
a
kind of
good
do
book
that
that
as
maybe
well.
I could bring onto the podcast. Yeah.
Yeah.
I just
And
only
Phoebe's
like
really
reading
just
one
being
trope.
loud.
Yeah.
Yeah, just enemies to lovers, fucking
Grumpy Sunshine.
Mafia, fucking.
yeah.
Criminal Enterprise. I don't do
You
sweet
need
men.
like you need a man that's come from like the seedy underbelly of the city.
MC.
Oh yeah, love a good MC. My least favorite. What would my least favorite?
That's
trope
got your
be?
name written all over it.
I'm not a massive fan of. I actually don't know. I'm not like a huge fan of like rom-com billionaires. I'm not like a massive fan of that kind of trope of books. Like I'll read them. Some of them are good.
Billionaire romances.
Like
yeah.
they're not written badly.
You give them 3 stars normally. You're just like, whatever. They're kind
It's
of
like
just
a,
there.
Well, they're like
you
they're
read
not
it and
bad
you don't hate it, but
books.
you don't love it.
Yeah, like Megan.
Yeah.
Like I enjoyed Megan Quinn's books and Lucy Score's books, but like I only picked them up because someone told me I had to pick them up. Like if I was like scrolling through myself, I wouldn't have ever selected it. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I can understand that.
This might be a hard question because I don't even know if you guys can remember this far back. But is there like a significant smut scene that stands out to you that you like still think about? Because mine is the gym scene in Say You Swear.
Oh, nice.
Wild.
Yeah.
The fingering scene in Say You Swear as well. In the back
Say You
of the
Swear
car.
has really
That's
like
a good one.
stuck with us, hasn't it? It's like lodged in our brains.
I think like least favorite would have to be in Does It Hurt?
Oh, the shark one?
Or I don't know, whichever.
Any of them?
Like that, I hated them all. Yeah.
I still can't get over.
I feel like I really disliked all of them. The squirting.
Oh yeah, I can't get over the Uber scene in Icebreaker because I'm still confused why she was sat on his lap.
Yeah.
Maybe they were just trying to be close.
And that just made me like so uncomfortable because like I don't mind books with like voyeurism or exhibitionism, but this was just like them and like their friends. Like that would have just been fucking weird.
Do you know what I did like?
What?
The whole of Your Dad Will Do.
That's a great book.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know,
just like all the sex scenes in it were like, you know what? Hit this,
when she made eye contact with her ex-boyfriend while she was fucking his dad.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You know?
Good shit.
Why not?
I really liked fucking a lot of Jade West's sex scenes. She was
Sugar
she's
Daddies,
so
fuck
good.
me.
Yeah. And like
Sugar
all
Daddies
of her
does
books,
something
she
else.
had amazing sex scenes. Like even like Bait, which I didn't think that I would be into. I was like,
I didn't think I would like Bait
so well.
either.
Wild.
Yeah, I didn't. I was like, I thought I was going to struggle with Bait, and I did a little bit, but also I was kind of like a little bit intrigued.
Yeah, she wrote it amazingly.
Yeah.
And so that also leads me to one of my other favorite tropes, which is pierced guys. Because I think it's great.
Ooh, Jacob's Ladder.
Really?
Do you know
Guys
why
should
it's
be
called a
pierced.
Jacob's Ladder?
Why?
Okay, so I actually researched this at a dinner party recently.
At a
We were
dinner
talking
party.
about it.
Like
Yeah, I know,
sitting
I
at
was
the
the
dinner
only girl
table.
there. Yeah, I was the only girl there, and they were talking about pierced dicks. There was like 8 or 9 of us, and I was like, let's find out why a Jacob's Ladder is called a Jacob's Ladder. Obviously, it's biblical, and I already worked that out. But Jacob's Ladder is the original Stairway to Heaven. That's what it used to be.
Oh my
called.
god, I love that.
That's a fantastic name for it. I want to
Before
climb
it
the
was
Stairway
a
to
Stairway to
Heaven.
Heaven.
I would like to
It was the
ascend.
Jacob's Ladder.
I would like to
love
ascend.
Yeah.
And I was like, you biblical motherfuckers, of course, pierced dicks. And I knew it before I even looked it up. I like put money down. I was like, I bet you any money it's got something to do with the Bible. And they're like, pierced dicks in the Bible. And I'm like, no, mate. It's got religion written all over it, Jacob's Ladder. Don't even fucking come at me with that shit.
The piercing
find
thing
heaven at the
surprised
end?
me. G, I didn't think it would be like your shit.
I like it, and I also because I quite
I'm
like
not
kinky
surprised.
books too. I like a lot of
Yeah, I was
going to
say her taboo stuff.
Oh, I love Taboo. That's definitely one of my favorites.
Yeah.
Yeah, I quite like
So good.
I'm really into Omegaverse right now.
I
Nice.
actually quite like Omegaverse.
And Flock of Cocks.
Omegaverse
Yeah,
Yeah.
Flock of Cocks.
fulfills
Hits
something
me
like
hard, mate.
like teenage Wattpad in me.
Yeah, dude.
You know what I mean?
I've got an Omegaverse for this. We've got an Omegaverse author coming on next year already booked in. Crazy. But I'm pretty sure I put down an Omegaverse book for the end of this year because I wanted to throw one in there. But there's a few. I've been reading some. There's one like Heat Haven. Don't remember who wrote it. But it's like the first scene is like, she's like, I'm going in heat. And there's like 25 dicks just going into her. And I'm like, like what's happening?
Yeah, I think you should always
No
start
more
smart
math.
books with a bang. Like I wanna see those 1-star reviews on Goodreads that says like it's fucking filthy.
Oh my goodness. So you know how Lulu Moore came onto the podcast and was like, this girl Marika just gave 1-star reviews. So she went private. So I added her as a friend and she accepted me. And so I've gone through all of her 1-star reviews. and she's reviewed over 8,000 books and 2 of them are 5 stars. And they're the most fucking bizarre books. And I reckon we should do one
read
of them as a
Are they
bonus
smart?
episode
Oh,
to work out why. Yeah.
Are they? Oh, does she only review
Yeah.
romance,
Yeah.
like smutty romance novels?
She only reviews romance.
Oh my god.
It's so weird.
Bro, she's so fucking funny and she doesn't even know that she's funny. It's like she does this as like just to amuse herself, I reckon. Because she's only got 18 friends. One person follows her on Goodreads. It's not like she's popular, but she's freaking 1-starred over 8,000 books. 8,300 books this chick reads.
She's an anomaly.
And she fully adds in quotes and shit.
I don't know. I don't believe that she's actually read that many books. She must DNF.
Bro, I'll read you.
She must DNF so many though. There's no way she's read 8,000 books. Like, girl's got to have a job.
Yeah. Maybe she
I don't know what
doesn't.
book this is. I've only got the review. First of all, H was pathetic. She said she wasn't going to get a divorce and tell him all the things he's done to her. What an asshole, but he is. But no. The moment H kisses her after saying cruel things to her, she succumbs because his kisses are so addictive that she couldn't help herself. And it doesn't matter that he could have been a complete piece of shit to her. What a pathetic, weak idiot.
I don't know. I've definitely kissed some.
That's
awful
rough
men.
as shit.
I know, she's hardcore.
She is hardcore.
There was one that was so funny and I didn't screenshot it, but literally all it wrote was like 7 like major large emoji X's, red X's, and then it's like H was a surrogate, fuck her. And then that was
Jesus.
Jeez. Fucking hell. I don't
there's
rate
another
books
one.
on Goodreads anymore. I
This one's-
always just finish them without a rating. I can't do it. It like gives
I
me
just put the
anxiety.
stars. I never put like
Yeah.
a text.
Yeah, I don't leave text.
I don't
But here's
even do
another
the
one. It's In
stars.
His Kiss by Julia Quinn, Bridgerton book number 7.
Mm-hmm.
She puts like 10 X's, as you can see. And then she goes, he wanted to use her to prove himself that he was every bit as good and worthy as she was. Maybe just to show his father that he did belong, that he wouldn't corrupt every soul he touched. Nah, man, fuck you. I hated that piece of shit. He's weak and doesn't deserve Hyacinth at all. She's like wild.
Oh my god.
Man, I mean,
G
good
came
for
up
her.
with this one, but I think it's fun, so we're gonna do it. And it's like, you got to build your perfect man, and we'll discuss it collectively.
Oh,
We'll each have our
shit.
own perfect man, but I want to see what everybody's preferences are, and because I think it's fun. Like, get all of your like preconceived notions. Like, you
Yours is going to be homeless.
fuck off. Remove your boyfriend from your head. They don't count.
Missing a tooth? Trust me, that's not what I would have in mind.
Like, no need to worry about that.
No, that didn't even come to my brain to think, oh, I should compare them to John. I love him. He's hot to me and amazing, but like not the perfect man.
I'm
No
thinking
man
like
is
we're
perfect
starting
in
like
real
head
life.
to toe. So like hair,
Oh, redhead.
of
Oh,
course.
yeah, you are obsessed with redheads.
Yeah.
I think I'd go for
Or like blonde.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I like blondes or really dark hair.
Yeah, I like a good dirty blonde.
Mm.
Yeah. Not like Draco Malfoy white. I don't know if I could do that.
When we were dyeing Betty's hair yesterday, and she was like, and I want to look like what was it, Narcissus? And I was like, who the fuck is Narcissus? And she was like, Draco's mum. And I was like, Narcissa? And she had been reading Narcissa as Narcissus.
I'm pretty sure I'm dyslexic.
Yeah,
I can't spell.
I think you are.
Yeah.
You can't.
Anyway.
spell.
It's like recently we were reading the book, and I don't know what book it was, but G and I were like on the same page, and Betty's like, no, that's not what happened. I think it was Sea of Ruin. And we were like, yeah.
I don't know. I don't know where my head's at most of the time, but it's obviously not present. Eyes, eye color.
Blue.
Like hazel or green, I think.
Yeah, I think I prefer hazel or green. I don't know if I can do blue. It's too like blonde hair, blue
Think of the
eyes.
most Aryan person, and that's my type, soz. But that's the easiest way to explain it.
But Aryans aren't redheads.
Yeah, but like throw in a bit of Scott,
Yeah.
and then I'm good.
I do like I
half
do quite
German,
like
half
a good
Yeah.
nose ring.
Not German. Not all
What?
Aryans are German.
No, well, that's what came to mind when you said the word Aryan.
I'm
I
Polish. I'm
prompted
allowed to
that.
use that word.
But yeah, piercings. I guess is the other like I love a good nose ring. Love a good nose ring.
Ugh.
What
I
about
don't know if I'm big on piercings on guys. I
Only
kind of
on
like
the
it if they're gonna yeah, on the dick. But I do have like this weird thing
Stairway to
about
heaven.
I love guys like effeminating themselves in like this way. So I love guys that wear like t-shirts that are too small, or like guys that get their belly button pierced. I reckon it's kind of fucking hot.
I do like earrings.
But I don't know about facial
Okay.
piercings.
Love a good earring.
No, I like the bigger, the bulkier, massive arms. Like I just like a big dumbass.
No, I prefer
that
the
plays
lankier,
rugby.
tall and lanky,
No,
like toned, but not.
I don't
toned.
mind tall, but I just want them to be fucking huge.
There's like they've got I'm 7'4".
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
wouldn't face me. Do it. Fine, Shaquille O'Neal. Let's go.
There's a build.
Big Daddy Shaq.
There's a build that I found. It's like the ideal build. It's called like the sleeper build, where if you're wearing like a t-shirt, you don't look like you've got any muscle on you. You look kind of lanky, but as soon as the shirt comes off, you're like secretly ripped. And I don't know why. I like quite enjoy that.
So that's perfect.
Secret abs.
No, I
Maybe
like,
a little
the
bit bigger
Guido
than that, like a
from
little bit bulkier.
Jersey Shore,
Who?
like a ripped gym tan
Oh my
laundry.
God.
Like that's it. But like blonde and a bit Aryan.
Although I'm not mad
What
at
about like style?
I'm not mad at Jason Dohring's body since we've been watching that quite a lot.
Oh my god! Since we were watching the newest season of Veronica Mars.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he's like that slim, like G's kind
Oh my
of
god!
style.
Okay, wait. I need to let you guys.
Almost.
Oh wait, you need to hear this because we looked up Jason Dohring, right? The guy that plays Logan in Veronica
Yeah, the
Mars.
Scientologist.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Scientologist. Guess, and I was like, because I was reading his Wikipedia page, and I turned to Betty, and I was like, oh, he's a nepo baby as well, because his dad's a millionaire, like a self-made millionaire, and his dad was the founder and creator of Neopets.
Yeah, I know.
I didn't know that, but I was like, what the fuck? What a charmed life
Wait,
this
what
man is
book,
living.
what book did he narrate?
Oh, Mortal Instruments, City of Fallen Angels, which is
Yeah.
the fourth one. He co-narrated it with Sophie Turner.
Oh, I love Sophie Turner.
Yeah.
Well, they do audio.
I was like,
She's the
maybe
one
I should
married to
read
like
that.
to freaking
Joe
Joe
Jonas.
Jonas.
Which
Yeah.
one? Yeah, Joe.
Yeah.
She's so tall. What were we talking about before this? Because I just had a thought. Oh, hot guys, big ones.
Big ones.
Oh well, for me, big ones. But
They would
you were
still be
saying,
big.
what were you asking? You asked a question.
What one of us are you talking
It wasn't
to?
piercings.
I don't know who
Betty.
you're talking. Oh, Betty. Here we go.
Oh, what their style?
Oh yeah. Yeah, G said.
Oh yeah, that's
style.
what I
Yeah.
said.
Suits.
Ugh, I hate
Really?
suit.
Oh my god, whenever I see Josh in a suit, I fucking die. We went to the tailor last Sunday and I thought I was going to come on the couch.
Gross.
And he wears a suit every day. Like, he's probably putting one on right now.
I love.
I don't like
fucking
suits.
love uniform. I loved a uniformed man.
Really?
Costco?
Yeah, I don't even care. Like,
A retail uniform.
like
Polo shirt and a leg.
Fucking Woolies?
fucking like boiler suits, like mechanic.
There's
boiler-
nothing wrong with Costco or Woolies, by the way.
No, I'm all uniform. You put that
see what
fucking
you're saying.
Costco uniform on. Boiler suit. I love a good boiler suit, like a mechanic's boiler suit.
Yeah.
That is good.
Um,
I don't know. The style that I'd like would probably be like a little bit different. I don't like it when guys are just really boring. It's I want you to like be a little bit creative. Don't wear the same thing over and over again. It's fucking boring. You know?
I do quite enjoy like the slight effeminate, like nails painted, lots of jewelry.
Tom
Yeah.
Sandoval.
Yeah.
What did you just say?
Tom Sandoval.
I've
Have
no
you
idea who
not
that is.
watched the massive drama over the last, like, since March?
I
Tom
don't know
Sandoval
anything.
cheated on anyone who's listening and knows this message, maybe because somebody already has, and we were talking about Vanderpump Rules and it blew our minds.
Why the
Tom
fuck would I waste my
Sandoval.
time watching a Bravo show?
Bro.
I have too many books
This
to
was
read.
mentioned in frickin' what's it called, in the White House. Like, the frickin' president's wife was talking about it because what happened was
And
so
that
crazy.
really reflects the state of our current world and America.
Anyway, Tom Sandoval wears white nail polish, and then all these journalists, because he cheated on Ariana, big deal. Anyway, it's called Scandal. He was wearing white nail polish, and then all these journalists came out and they were like, he's ruined nail polish on men. Fuck him, the demon cunt. And then, yeah, it was amazing. Anyway, message me if you watch Vanderpump Rules. I need someone to talk to about.
Oh my god.
That's the end of that.
It makes me ashamed. It does.
Stop. Anyway, keep going. Style.
I do like a good
Yeah, but also, like,
boot. Okay.
sorry, I've like live in Bondi, so like I'm always watching guys in like chinos and fucking t-shirts
No,
and shit. So just
absolutely
like
not.
basic bitch. Like, I love a basic bitch in a suit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't know. I just think it has to be at least like a little bit creative. Like you have to show that you know stuff about clothes, that you know something about fashion.
Although, to be honest,
And I'm a
trust Josh.
maximalist, so I want you to have like a bigger closet.
when
than I
you're
do.
covered like head to toe in tattoos, I'm like fine with like a simple white t-shirt.
Yeah, because
Oh,
then it's
yeah.
like,
I could actually
tattoos are
understand
like
that.
part of the style.
Mhm.
Tattoos are
My
definitely part of the
ex
style.
was covered in tattoos from literally like ankles to frickin' wrists up to his neck, like in Japanese art, and it was all colored. And it was freaking amazing. Whenever he'd wear a white t-shirt, I was like, "Excuse me, sir.
Yeah, like that fit.
Can you just
that
calm
You
down
just
for a
turn it
moment?"
down a little bit, turn down the heat.
Yeah,
Yeah, a little bit slutty.
it's absurd.
That's what I mean. Like a pair of black jeans, a white t-shirt, belt, and boots is like the
Ugh, black
sluttiest thing a
jeans,
man
no
can
thank
be.
No,
I also don't mind like the cowboy aesthetic,
Oh,
like
love-
tight
love a good cowboy.
Levi's. You know. Good
let's
shit.
just ruin sperm counts around the world.
Yeah, dude, crush that nutsack for my pleasure.
What about personality?
They have
Not
to be
too
so-
silly. I don't
they
want a
have to
guy
be,
that's
yeah.
going to be too silly.
They have to be sarcastic. And like slightly intelligent. Like I really need to know that I can have a conversation with you without having to explain everything I'm saying.
I just want a golden retriever in my life.
No, I don't.
Somebody
want a
who'll eat my
golden
food and just be really happy.
I don't want a golden retriever.
You need a golden retriever. You don't want one, but you need one.
No, I also don't. I can't do a man that thinks that I'm going to look after them because I can't even look after myself. So they're like second on my list
I
of
love that.
priorities.
No, I need
There's,
that.
there's
want a
like
man
a lot
you
of
can
stuff
care
that I
for?
reckon I can't handle. Like I don't
Yeah,
know what
I'm
I would
super
like.
maternal.
Yeah, I don't know what I would like, but there's a lot of stuff that I don't like. Like one of them is like guys that sort of I feel like it's weird when guys get sort of like babyish. I don't like that. That's like a huge.
That annoys me.
Yeah,
but it's more
so
like
annoying.
I enjoy feeding someone. Like I enjoy like taking care of them. In
I like
the
doing
sense
that
that
too.
like I'm happy to feed you. I'm happy to help you to make your day easier. It's not like I want you to be like,
it's like acts of service.
Sort my life out. No, be a man, sort your shit out, but then let me feed you some meatballs.
No, can't do it. There's nothing worse than feeling like a man's mum. There's nothing. At least I will not do.
Feeding someone isn't being a man's mum.
I don't want to make you food. I don't want to do your fucking washing. Clean your room. Hoover yourself. Sort it out, buddy.
Yeah, but I enjoy arguing with Josh about this stuff while I'm doing it. So like yesterday, for example, it's like a mess. So yesterday, for example, I made dinner and he's like, I'm not that hungry. And I stood in the kitchen talking to myself, knowing that he would be able to hear me going, I cook for fucking 3 hours and no one appreciates me.
Oh my God, you sound like
fucking
my mom.
this and that. And he's like, all right, I'll eat from like the other room. And I'm like, okay, good. Let's eat.
Oh my, that's exactly how my mom used to speak to us.
I love it.
Can't do it.
Yeah, but also, first of all, you're a Jew, so I'm not surprised. Jewish guilt has written all over it. Like, and Polish and Jewish guilt is the same thing. So I grew up with it as well. So like I live for it. My mum does it all the time. If you love me.
No, it would be like, it'd be like come home and there'd be like a crumb on the counter and she'd be like, nobody in this house fucking cleans but me.
Dude, I did not have that upbringing.
No. We should move on. We're clocking 44 minutes and Ola's got shit to say.
We talked for the first 10 minutes about absolutely nothing between each other before we actually started properly recording. We did a giveaway.
We did.
Yes, we did.
A very large
one. The authors, that was, okay, I think I fucked myself on this.
Yeah.
Because I was like, oh, not all of them are going to say yes when I asked them. And obviously all of them didn't. I'm like, okay, I've got to stop asking people because it's not going to fit in my Canva thing. Like, books. Because you know how I created the Canva thing? I didn't think it would all fit, like all the names and the books. I was like, okay, I've got to stop now. But then I'm like, what am I going to do for our next giveaway? It's going to be so weak.
Used it up.
That's it. That's our only one.
Like,
we're done now.
Up.
The well has run dry.
Yeah.
Well, that's not true. We've got another one coming up. I was going to announce it today, but we've got like a few, what's it called? Logistical admin things to work out before we do it. But it's going to be a good one. It is actually very exciting. But the authors who are in on it were BB Easton, Brittany Nicole, Lena Hendricks, Greer Rivers, Honey Andrews, Lulu Moore, Hayley Jenner, Jackie Walker, Jenny Barra, who is also Casey West. And everyone asked for the Twisted series, so that's from us. You're welcome. It's not signed, so deal. But the rest of them are, I'm pretty sure all the other ones are signed.
Maybe.
The only ones that aren't a Twisted series, maybe. Or like book plates. I don't know. Random authors are working.
Yeah, what you get. It's free. Don't complain.
Okay. So the winner, we did a draw this morning. And the winner is, and I don't know how to pronounce this, I think it's Racina. Racina Reads. So Racina, if you're listening, send me a DM so that I can work out your fucking address and send 50,000 books to you. Because I've got mad anxiety about this.
Nice.
Woo!
And that's how excited we get about somebody winning. Get excited. Woo! Racina Reads won the giveaway. Yeah.
To be honest,
other great news.
I'm kind of jealous. I kind of wanted to win the giveaway.
Yeah, I should have.
I won 14 books.
Yeah, I should have gone in there.
You've got enough books on your bookshelf, both of you.
Never been.
I want more. How do you dust it all?
I don't.
There's like a process.
Oh, fuck me. I would go crazy. I don't know how you do it. Anyway,
I just hoover.
So the next thing. All right, so we have, hopefully in the next month or two, some merch coming out. So we want to know what you guys want from it. Fuck me, my ears. Betty lied at the beginning of the podcast when she said that's as excited as she gets.
Is that what you wanted?
Yeah, exactly what I wanted.
Great.
We're also creating a Patreon where there will be some bonus episodes. So we'll pop all of that stuff up on our Instagram once it's live. Make sure to follow. There's going to be some fun things on there. We've got some previous authors coming back as well. All your faves. It's going to be a good time. And that's all I have for you. That's the news. That's Girls Who Read Porn news.
Great.
You didn't do your musical intro.
Yeah, how would they ever know?
That wasn't the normal news. That was just
how would they know it's the news? I didn't know.
That was just the Girls Who Read Porn news.
I'm really
Normal
lost and
news,
confused, honestly. I was waiting for some music.
Why? Bing bong, ding dong, schling schlong, fling flong.
Thanks.
No.
Beep. Put that in front of the previous thing that I said and at the end, and then you're covered.
No.
That's not gonna happen.
No, too hard.
just when you ask me to do things, it makes me not want to do it more.
Oh my god. I swear to God. I have found so much joy this week in pissing Betty off because I've been trying to show her my nails.
Oh my god.
on our FaceTime. And like, I couldn't get it to focus in on my nails. And so I've just been sending her blurry photos of my nails now. And it's been really fun.
You and technology.
She called me fucking old.
Yeah, because you just...
Oh, fuck off.
All right. Calm down.
I am old. Leave me alone. I don't know how to turn a computer on.
I have a lady.
Oh, have you got a lady?
Okay. We should finish this episode. We're falling apart.
What's happening next week?
Something.
Next week is It Ain't Me, Babe.
Is it?
And
Tilly Cole.
By Tilly Cole.
Yeah, boy.
Oh, is that the MC?
It is.
First book?
Yeah, the Hades Hangman. I think there was a crossover in her other book that we read, Lord of London Town. Is that gang?
There was.
Yeah.
Well, there were several gangs in Lord of London Town that crossover with several of them.
Yeah, but there was emphasis on Hades Hangman. And that's who we're reading about.
I'm excited.
Me too. I love Tilly Cole.
Same.
I get to meet Tate James next week.
Oh, that's so exciting.
I know, and I just finished Hades.
Nice.
And it was fantastic. And Hades is not about Hades. Her name is Hades because her name is Hayden and her sister's name is Stephanie. And so they call her Persephone. And then that's how...
That's fun.
It's cool. It's cool. It's really fucking wild, though. You go on a ride for that whole thing. And I'm not surprised that it's so popular.
We gotta go. This dog is losing his mind.
I know, she has been the whole episode.
She's having like a real... It's because Dane's away this weekend. Like, so Pub is not home. He's just gone away to hang out with one of his friends who lives in Twizel. So she's just...
I've heard Twizel's beautiful.
It is lovely.
Okay, I love that you call it Twizel because we call it Twizzle.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
That's awful.
Okay, so it's like people coming to Australia calling it Coogee Coogie. It's the same thing. Like, we just read it the way that it's written, and we thought it was Twizzle.
Why would anybody call a town Twizzle?
I don't know. There's a lot of shit that goes on in New Zealand that nobody understands. So can you just back the fuck up?
All right.
All right.
Goodbye.
I gotta go give this some much needed TLC.
Thanks for listening, and thanks for listening to us for 50 episodes. Man.
If you haven't, though, that
nice
thank you does not apply to you. If you haven't listened to all 50 episodes, we rescind that thank you.
Yeah.
So go and listen to all of them, and then you deserve it.
And if you're still with us after listening to the first 5 episodes and shit show that they were, congratulations, you've made it.
Please don't listen to the first 5. Start at like midway season 1. I still feel like we should delete like a lot of episodes, but you know.
No, because then this wouldn't be the 50th
it's like our cross
episode.
to bear, you know.
I know. I can't handle how shit they were.
We need like a comparison.
I'm not comparing the first to this because the first one was wildly horrid. Okay, thanks, fam.
Okay, goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you for listening to Girls Who Read Porn. Follow us at Girls Who Read Pod on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. And for all business inquiries, please send us an email on girlswhoreadporn@gmail.com. art created by Jessica Wanney, and music made by Dane Forgy Stevens. See you next week, and stay smutty, team.